Thank you for joining. We're going to do a relatively quick flow, just focusing on the legs and the hamstrings. I think we'll seek to do some paschimottanasanas and janu sirsasanas. I'm thinking around 10 minutes, so how about it? Let's just set ourselves into a calm state of mind to begin with. Bring both hands over the diaphragm, around that solar plexus, heart area. Just feel that breath come in and out. Let the shoulders sink. Feel those elbows drop. Inhale. With an exhale, let's place our palms on our knees and feel those knees drop a little more. Stillness. Just like that, we're able to shift our present reality, the state of at least how everything around us feels and how we interact with it. A few more gentle breaths, just taking in this beautiful present moment. And now let's just lean forwards. So inhale, straighten the back. Bring the shoulders up and apart. And with exhale, just move those shoulders forwards. Not curving the back, just bringing the shoulders forwards. Inhale, straighten the back again. And exhale, bring that chin a little further down towards the mat. One more straighten of the back on the inhale. And exhaling, just letting our body drop. A few gentle breaths here. And then exhaling upwards. Let's bring our feet together and seek to lean into a paschimottanasana. We want to do the same, extend our back with the inhale, as though we're having our crown pulled to the sky, and then exhaling, just bringing ourselves forwards, feeling those knees come into contact with the inner thighs. Maybe there's a small bend in the back, but just keeping it as straight as possible. Straightening again on the inhale. And exhaling, seeing if we can bring ourselves any further forward. Elbows pushing those knees further out wide. Sinking into the pose, letting the body do what it needs. One more inhale, and with the exhale, coming up. Let's just come over into tabletop and bring our body around in circles. Coming through cat-cows as well, if you wish. In other direction. Back to center. Let's come up into plank, moving this right foot forward into pigeon. Inhaling up and holding. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale forwards. Inhaling back up into plank and left foot forward. Same on the other side. Inhaling up. Just to where's comfortable. A few gentle breaths here. And inhale, exhaling forwards. Coming back up into plank, and from here we'll just hold for a moment. See if you can maybe push back on those calves and release. Maybe just do this a few more times, slowly, as feels right. Feeling out those calves and those Achilles. Look for one final time. And release and forwards. Back to seated. Bringing the legs forwards. Grab a belt if you don't have one. And you're able to. You can grab onto your toes with your feet. But if you have a belt, we'll just put it around the soles of the feet now. And I will also take a block. And we'll all have different ways of coming into this, depending on our muscle definition and our flexibility. So it's really not about pushing yourself as far as you possibly can. It's just about taking the stretch as far as it needs. So inhaling though, we'll straighten our back. And exhaling, we'll just pull ourselves a little closer. Maybe those elbows out, maybe the chin a little forward in. Inhaling, straighten the back. And exhaling, forwards. Just to wherever feels right for you. Maybe a micro bend in the knee if that's what works. For me right now, I'm just working with the opening stages of this, just seeking to stretch the muscles and open them up in some of the softest ways. There's an aspect too of endurance in this asana. That it can feel like it gets more difficult over time, but that we also get stronger as it goes on. As long as we're not pushing ourselves too far. One more inhale. And with that exhale, release. This time we'll come into a janu sirsasana. Take the left foot or left leg and bring it in. This time just over the right leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling up and exhaling forwards. Gentle breaths into the core of that body. Inhaling up and exhaling forwards. And back up. Switching legs. Right foot bent to the side this time. And inhaling up, exhaling forwards. Sinking into the position, letting the breath lead you, letting everything else fall away. And back up. Just give those legs a shake. And let's just come into tabletop one more time here. We've done a lot of forward movement on our backs, so let's just allow ourselves to sink here into the cat-cow, rather the Uttanasana. Just moving our spine in the other direction. Wonderful. Coming back down now and ending with this position, we'll do our right foot first. Lying down, we'll bring our right foot up. Left foot straight, if that's okay for you. And just the right foot wherever it feels best. Maybe you can only bring it here, maybe all the way. Wherever it feels right, just hold here. Place your left hand over your diaphragm and feel that breath. And exhale to the opposite side slightly. And back to center. Inhale and exhale all the way to the right side. Using the elbow for support. Just allowing it to hover inches off the ground. Feel that stretch along the inside right leg. One last inhale and exhale up and down. Left leg this time. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to the right side. Hold here, just slightly. Inhale, back up. And exhale to that left side. Feel those breaths in and out of the diaphragm. Let the breath guide you. Sink into the presence. One last inhale. And exhale back up. Inhale and release. Taking a moment here. And when you're ready, coming up into seated. Check in with yourself. How do you feel? It's a very calm, light flow. Only a few movements. But perhaps you were able to sink into presence and feel your body in a way that was grounding and mindful. Thank you for joining.